Hi, and welcome to Rudy Sassu's Science Fantasy Experience, and to an episode of Retro Future, a six-part series looking at FansProject Glacialord, the most wildest combat team in the universe. Episode 2, Razorspike, a prehistoric beast that changes from a Wooley Rhino to a robot soldier and forms the right leg of Glacialord. Here is the box for Razorspike. So just like with Tail Club, you've got the same old bits of scuffs along each side, and the theme of the robot follows through to the colour scheme throughout the box. And you've got the beast and the robot on the either sides. And obviously with this one, because it forms the right leg, you get a picture of that and what the combined form of Glacialord looks like within its shadow. But the box slightly differs with this one, and these are the things that I wanted to pick up on, because there's just some subtle quirks and differences. This one has got a fake rip along it, and it looks like it's been taped up. And you can see the shadowing of the tape that was once there. And here, this looks like that was where an old price label was. You know, perhaps it was $7.99 back in 1987, and it's left the gum residue on the box. Just like with Tail Globe, it's all these little added bits of intricacy that really make the box for this figure come alive. This is Razorspike and Wooley Rhino in their Beast Rider mode, and just like with Tail Club, the same sort of palette of colours flow through, but the colours are, they're just, the plastic is muted, and it really does the figure justice. And the fact that the theme of this colour palette flows through with the burgundies and the crimson, and then you've got the little accents of yellow flowing through along with the grey that makes up all the parts of Glacialord. And then there's just lovely little bits of detail, shiny green eyes, and the stickers for me just really do shout out G1 to me. It's just that nice little bit of nostalgia and a wonderful homage. So this is Razorspike. And again, there's paint apps all over, silver and crimson, and the face, and the arms are incredibly detailed. If we have a look at Tail Club, you can see that they haven't just done a Hasbro and reused the mould. There's subtle differences with each figure, each rider. So yeah, obviously limited articulation, that's a given. Yeah, so there we have Razorspike and Wooley Rhino in their Beast Rider mode. This is the G1 Con Lobclaw, one of the limbs that forms the Scramble City Combiner King Poseidon. And straight away you can see that they scale perfectly together. Do you know what? So much thought has gone into Glacialord its Entry. From the colour palette to the very basic engineering, and to finally scale. It's these kind of little bits of detail that really gives you an idea of how and where you could display it. Whether it be on a third-party shelf or with other combiners or gestalts. Do you know what? It could even just be displayed on its own. So, Beast Rider isn't just the only mode. You've got Robotised Fusion. So you want to grab Razorspike, pop it to one side, pop off the top, pop that to one side as well, and take off the Wooley Rhino head, because that is going to create his weapon. So just bring out the connecting peg and bring down the horn. And there you have Armour Breaker. And then you want to pop the feet in, bring the legs down, and slide down the arms. As you can see, there is going to be limited articulation, and then just pop the neck back. And then he can hold his weapon in his hand and pop the top, which becomes his shield, onto his other arm. And then grab Razorspike, bring the arms to the side and fold up the legs. Then he slides in. And there you have Razorspike. And as I said, that's about the articulation you're going to get, just the arms. And then you've got Lobclaw, so you can see how well the two robots scale together. Razorspike creates the right leg of Glacialord, and to do so you just remove the shield, which is going to create the foot, remove the weapon, and that's going to be returned back to the body in a moment, bring the arms back down into their original position, and then slide up the legs. You can then rotate the body round, which is going to reveal the connecting peg, attach the foot, and then this just goes back on to the body. And there you have the right limb. And this has got some heft to it too, you know, it just feels really strong and secure. And it's just these little intricacies, you know, it's just not gappy at all. It's just a very sturdy limb. And there's just, looking at it, there's something about the metallic teal that really goes well on these stickers when in all of the modes. So yeah, that is the right leg ready to be combined into Glacialord. That was episode 2, Razorspike. Stay tuned to the series for the next episode, Fangro, coming soon.